Hello, everybody. This is Carlton Craze, and I will be your host for today's podcast, like always. Welcome to the Carlton's Podcast of Stuff, and in today's episode, we'll be talking about the recent takedown by Viacom of the Spongebob movie Rehydrated. I'm sure everybody listening to this podcast already knows what SpongeBob is. He's a popular character from a Nickelodeon show. SpongeBob recently had its 20th anniversary, but now it's coming close to its 25th anniversary. So a bunch of animators decide to completely reanimate and do have new voice actors voice act the same characters for a completely reanimated movie. Yeah, recently went on YouTube, and then a few minutes later, Viacom took it down. And they didn't even do this later. As soon as the live stream came on, they took it down 30 minutes after they aired. Well, after this, a bunch of people were not happy, which led to the Justice for SpongeBob tag on Twitter, which I'm glad that a bunch of people are actually coming together in order to stop Viacom. Viacom has already been known for doing something like this multiple times in the past, especially with the Band Geeks Reanimated and a bunch of other times. And Viacom taking down the SpongeBob movie Rehydrated shows that they don't care about the fans' projects or how the fans care about SpongeBob in general. Also, I'd like to say the copyright strike for SpongeBob movie Rehydrated has been taken down on the YouTube version, and there's also a Newgrounds version too if you want to watch it. I'll link both in the description. There are a ton of Star Trek projects or fan projects that have recently came out in the years and have never or even somewhat gotten copy striked. So you can easily tell that Viacom doesn't care. But I would like to hear your thoughts. If you're able to comment on this podcast, tell me how you feel about it. And thank you for stopping by and listening to this extremely short podcast. I have an idea to do these short podcasts so my podcasts don't stay long. Crap, I just said podcast a lot. So my podcast doesn't stay dead for a long while. So I will do more of these short ones. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Plus, I'm trying to work on a much more better video for my podcast, so just know that.
My best friend Max has something very important to say to you.
Boobies!